Welcome back to HARBRO Freight. Quality videos, lowest prices. Happy Memorial Day, a day for remembering, and also, by coincidence, a day for new hot summer coupons, early summer savings. So we have the new batch of super coupons, and we're going to go through them rapid fire. If you find these useful, please consider liking and subscribing, and hit the notification bell to get a notification of these videos coming out ASAP as soon as possible. And with that, we'll go ahead and jump right in. We have last super coupon phase for the hot summer savings was a water hose, and not too many people were that excited about it. I was excited. I didn't need one because I'd already purchased a hose. But now we have a different type of hose, not a water hose, but an air hose. 20% off any single Merlin air hose. Limit 1 per coupon per customer. Limit 1 coupon per customer per day. Valid in store, online, and on in-stock items only. Save 20% on any single Merlin air hose purchased. Now, these aren't too complicated, so we won't go through the rest, but this goes through June 6/15. As do the rest of these early summer savings, and basically, it's the beginning of summer. And with that, U.S. General Alert 42-inch by 22-inch roll cab, $549, $50 off. And we might be sneaking a peek at the parking lot sale as we use our memory to see if any of these are on here or not. These will overlap as the super coupons end at the end of the parking lot sale coming up in June. I don't see the roll cab. $50 off doesn't sound that great. 10% would be $60, so it's less than 10%. So we'll move on. Vulcan OmniPro 220 industrial multi-process welder with 120/240 volt input, $999.99, $100 off. That is also slightly less than 10%. Yukon 5-tier shelf, 36-inch by 18-inch by 72-inch, $45, 25% off. And always a good marker or good gauge. We just had our Memorial Day 20% off. So I would expect everything to be either at 20% or maybe a little bit more, because technically we could have gotten any single item 20% off this weekend. But anyways, 25% meets the criteria. Bauer 2300 PSI, 1.2 gallons per minute, brushless max performance electric pressure washer for $230, $20 off. That's also less than 10%. Avanti handheld HVLP paint and stain sprayer for $40, 42% off. That's more like it, although the Avantis tend to be highly discounted and often discounted. McGraw 21-gallon 175 PSI oil-free vertical shop auto air compressor, $250, $30 off, and this is slightly over 10%. And we'll go back over here again to see which McGraw air compressors are. So it looks like we have the 20-gallon here versus the 21-gallon. 20-gallon 135 PSI oil lube vertical shop auto air compressor for $200. This is $50 off. So this one here is 20% off. This one here is, well, again, just slightly over 10%. So keep that in mind. Pittsburgh 6,500 pound capacity portable ramp set, 2-piece, $50, 16% off. Braun 10,000 lumen 4-foot linkable diamond plate LED hanging shop light, $42.99, 21% off. Pittsburgh fully polished combination wrench set, 14-piece, your choice, $22, your choice of SAE or metric, 12% off. McGraw's 8-gallon 150 PSI oil-free horizontal shop auto air compressor for $150, $10 off. Well below 10%. And I'm just going to double check, make sure there isn't any other McGraw. Normally they have a handful of air compressors on sale, but I'm only seeing McGraw during the parking lot sale. We'll be referencing this. Pittsburgh ratcheting combination wrench set, 7-piece, your choice of either SAE or metric, $22, 24% off. Good deal. Metal 50 caliber ammo can for $13, 27% off. Badlands ZXR 2,500 pound ATV utility winch with wire rope and wireless remote control for $72, exactly 10% off. We have the Viking 4 amp fully automatic microprocessor controlled battery charger maintainer for 30 bucks, 25% off. So that's a pretty good deal there. A whole $10 off. Was 40 bucks down to 30 bucks. The Pittsburgh 1,500 pound capacity vehicle dollies, 2-piece for 50 bucks, 23% off. Kenway 12 volt magnetic LED towing light, 27 bucks, 18% off. Some titanium MIG 170 professional welder with 122 40 volt input. Does say pre-sale orders available. $50 off. A $550 again. That's less than 10%. I've definitely seen deals way better than that. Pittsburgh half-inch drive impact deep socket set, 13-piece. Your choice, of course, of SAE or metric. 21% off. 25 bucks again. Franklin's 30-inch by 18-inch 1,000-pound capacity polypropylene dolly for 30 bucks, 14% off. The 15-foot by 19-foot heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp for $26, 13% off. We have Grant's brand new 6-inch universal pad. Choice of the compounding, polishing, finishing foams, 1-pack. Heavy cut microfibers, 2-pack for $8, 20% off. We have the Union 10-gun key lock security cabinet for $160. It's $40 off. It's not too bad. About 20. That is 20% off. We have the Merlin premium air compressor accessory kit, 20-piece for $19 at 17% off. The 7-foot by 9-foot all-purpose weather-resistant tarp for $4. $4, 20% off. What a steal for a small tarp that probably won't last too long. But it's a tarp nonetheless. Vanguard 100-foot by 10 and 3 gauge triple fan extension cord, $125, $15 off, slightly over 10%. Vanguard 50-foot 16 and 3 gauge indoor outdoor extension cord, $12.99, 13% off. Pittsburgh tubeless tire repair kit, 9-piece for $4, 41% off. Pretty nice. Centec 12 volt deluxe battery maintainer and float charger, $15, 25% off. Vulcan's 500-pound capacity heavy duty large welding cabinet, $50 off for $350. And my math ain't mathin'. These are the ones we'll check. So 50 off of 400. It's about 12, a little less than 13%. Franklin 80-inch by 144-inch extra large double-sided moving blanket for $13, 35% off. Hey. Pittsburgh Pro half-inch drive 25-inch breaker bar for $13, 27% off. $5 off. We have Maddox Universal locking lug nut removal set for $30 at 30% off. So you're saving $13 there. Pretty good deal. Then we have a Quinn Alert. Quinn lifetime warranty half-inch drive impact socket set, 13-piece, $19.99, 20% off. Pretty good. Compared to Milwaukee, didn't know that. 14-ounce Staplex extreme pressure premium red grease for $8, 20% off. We have One Stop Gardens 8-inch by 8-inch cast steel tamper for $25, save 16%. And we have this Pittsburgh 3-jaw puller set, 4-piece for $35, 16% off. Maddox radiator pressure test kit for $100, $30 off, and that's $30 off of $130. Okay, 23% off, almost 23% off, almost exactly, pretty good. Then we have the 32-ounce Mirror Glaze Pro Speed compound for $25, exactly 10% off. We have 1 whole gallon degreaser, super heavy duty degreaser for $8.99, 21% off. We have the Pro Sensor M50 stud finder for $24, 11% off. We have the Pittsburgh Pro half-inch drive impact star bit socket set, 8-piece, 21% off, $25. Very nicely priced Holt Industry pneumatic air operated brake bleeder with auto refill kit for $69.99, 26% off. Then we have the Central Forge Matic pick with fiberglass handle. If you want to work the mines, $22.99, 14% off. Then we have the Pittsburgh 3-pound neon orange dead blow hammer. Super handy. You need a dead blow hammer. Sure, you have multiple. $10, 16% off. The Viking 20-foot 4-gauge heavy-duty jumper cables, $25, 10% off. HFT funnel set 4-piece, $129, $1.29, 27% off. The 32-ounce Pro Speed polish for $26. McGuire's Professional Pro Speed polishes, 13% off. Icon alert. We have Icon lifetime guarantee. Can't read that. Your choice of either SAE or metric for $17.99. These L-shaped ball end hex key set, 13-piece, 18% off. Then we have the Western back support belt for $8. Western Safety, $8, 20% off. Available in multiple sizes. Voyager 19-inch tool tote with 14 pockets for $14.99. That's about $1 a pocket, 25% off. Then we have the Hardy Premium Deerskin Leather Work Gloves for $13, 18% off. Only available in large or extra large. We have the Baxter 6-inch Professional Orbital Composite Air Sander for $80, 11% off. We have the Merlin 16-ounce Air Tool Oil for $4, 20% off. We have the 50-pound Armex Soda Medium Grade Media for $38, 24% off. Pretty good deal there if you're looking for some medium grade media. Arm & Hammer. Earthquake XT half-inch stubby air impact wrench jumbo hammer 700 foot-pounds. $69.99, 12% off. Some more media. Central Pneumatic 25-pound black aluminum oxide 70 grit abrasive media for $33.99, 15% off. With a Pittsburgh 12-foot 8-gauge jumper cables, $11.49, 11% off. We have the 32-ounce hydraulic jack oil for $6.50, 18% off. And we have the Warrior 1-inch to 2.5 inches carbon steel whole saw set, 10-piece, $9, 25% off. Good deal there. We have the Pittsburgh 48-inch gooseneck wrecking bar for $22, 21% off. A 4-foot by 15-foot canvas drop cloth for $9, 18% off. We have the Icon Professional Scraper. Icon Alert Professional Scraper for $10, 28% off. Scrapers can come in super, super handy. $10, good deal. Holt Industries Automatic Air Grease Gun for $60, 17% off. We have Olson CO2 Argon Flow Gauge Regulator for $60, 17% off. We have Grant's Auto Detailing Dirt Guard 3.5 to 7 gallon bucket insert, $7, 12% off. And if you're taking your car detailing somewhat serious, you definitely need this to keep the dirt and grime off of whatever you're cleaning. You probably need a 2-bucket system. Hercules 4-inch bimetal half moon blade for oscillating multi-tools, $8, 20% off. We have the Warrior 3-inch wire cup brush with 1/4-inch shank for $3, 25% off. And rounding out, we have Storehouse cable tie gun for $15 at 25% off. And then last but not least, we have the Warrior fluted dowel pins assorted set, 36-piece for $3 at 40% off. And those are our early summer savings super coupons going through June 15th, matching up with our parking lot sale. And I'll leave it at that. Happy Harbor Freighting. Wish everybody the best. Again, I hope you find these helpful, and if you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Please consider turning on the notification bell, just so you get these videos first. And as soon as I find some more deals, I will send them your way.